06/2013. Oh, boy, I can go to bed. No, I can't. I gotta load tomorrow's True News show. Oh, well, I'll get to bed eventually. Anyway, I think I want to say a few things about our Congress. We got an election coming up next year. Congressional election. All the members of the House and a third of the Senate are going to be up for election. A whole lot of them are going to be incumbents up for re-election. Going to be a lot of Republicans in there. You got Tea Party people that screwed up Michigan and many of the other states that are saying no to Medicaid, even though it doesn't cost them anything. Costs the Fed something, but it doesn't cost the state anything. I do believe that Michigan's Tea Party governor is up for re-election. I got a feeling he ain't going to make it, because you got a lot of people that are pissed off at the Tea Party. And then the Tea Party is saying, we're going to go after the seats of the people in our party that disagreed, and we're going to go into the put Tea Party people in the primary against incumbents who are not Tea Party people, Republicans, but not Tea Party. Hey, Tea Party people, why don't you just start your own fucking party? Stop being idiots. Oh, can't stop being idiots. They act like a bunch of children. Racist children at that. And it doesn't make any sense what they do. They have made it bad for not just themselves, but for other Republicans too. And then that crazy John Boehner in there, he just sits there and won't let any votes go through. I mean, it's ridiculous. He's one that should go. I mean, let's face it. John Boehner has done more destructive things to our country than a whole lot of other people. The real terrorists are the Tea Party. Oh, but they aren't killing people. Oh, but they are. They want to kill off us poor folk. And I'm one of the poor folk. And they want me dead. And I'm old, too. They want me dead because I'm old and I'm poor. And they want me to be poorer. They want me to be in the streets. Got news for you, motherfuckers. I was in the streets before, and I did pretty well in the streets. So, what I got to tell you guys is that you better straighten out. You sit there and say you're Christians. Bullshit. You're the ones that are going to go to hell because you're the ones that are trying to get rid of people. Yes, we need our population to be cut down a little bit, but we can do that through convincing people don't have so many damn kids. Sorry, kids, I didn't mean to shoot you down. The ones that are here now are fine. And we don't want education for the poor. We want to keep them poor. And we want to get rid of the middle class, too, because we want them to be poor, too. Actually, what we want to do is kill off everybody but us rich folks. Us rich folks don't need anybody else. Bullshit. How you gonna make money without people working in this country? I mean, let's face it. You make money when we make money. Because people can't buy your shit. I can't figure out why anybody would buy anything from Gucci or any of those high-priced outfits that make clothes for real cheap labor in China and down in Mexico and Indonesia and all these places. They go for slave labor, and they make billions off of people that are stupid enough to buy them. Then Walmart. They make so much damn money, they can afford to pay their people more. It's bullshit. Well, if we got to pay people more, we aren't going to make as much money. Bullshit. What you do is you save on other stuff, like your executives. They don't need all that damn money. Hell, their kids aren't going to need all that money. They'll have plenty of money. Now, your kids' kids are going to be dead because the oil companies are destroying our earth. But it's not our earth that's going to be destroyed, it's us. Because the human race is headed for extinction. You know why? God gave us a mind to think with. He gave us doctors, which are good. He also gave us people that are destroying our ecology, our environment. Of course, Republicans say, no, our environment's fine. Because that's what they're going to be doing. Damn, it's hot in here. Well, turn up the air conditioning. But the electricity's off. Didn't you pay the bill? Yeah, I did, but ran out of coal. You know, I have come to the conclusion that a lot of the rich folks are stupid motherfuckers. You have to excuse my French. Well, actually, it's street. When I get upset, street language comes out. I spent a lot of time in the hood. Spent a lot of time in the streets. And I still like to spend some time in the streets. People are nicer in the streets. Hell, even the crooks are nicer. They say hi to you. When you say hi to them, you give them respect, they give you respect. Of course, sometimes you gotta make them think that you can beat the shit out of them. That's what got me surviving. I used to weigh 300 pounds, 6'1". I was a big motherfucker. And I had a voice that was loud. When I got mad, people on the other side of Detroit would run. But it was all a con. I sure do hope those people ain't listening to me now. Anyway, back to the problem. The problem is the Republicans. The problem is the large corporations. The problem is the rich folks. They're stealing our money. Say, what? Yeah, that's right. What they've done is they started cutting everybody's pay and increasing theirs. They sit there and they say, well, these people make too much money. We're going to go overseas. The auto company was bailed out by the government. Good old Pres Obama came here and said, auto companies making good money now. But we ain't. How in the hell can they keep selling cars when there ain't no one left to buy them? Because we can't afford it. Hell, I hadn't bought a new car in years. I hadn't bought a car in years. Quit driving 15 years ago. But what they did is they took that money and went overseas with it. Well, they went north of the border, south of the border, and overseas. Detroit has an unemployment rate that they say is, I think, around 20%, but it's more like 50% and maybe even more. You see, what happens is people give up on trying to get jobs because there ain't none out there. Sure, they may be able to get a job at Mickey D's or someplace like that and then get welfare. Oh, that's right, Republicans are taking the welfare away. So they get a job at Mickey D's and they have to steal food. Or they go to the store and they steal food because they can't buy it and their kids are dying of hunger. The United States is becoming a third world country because of those idiots. And what they don't realize is they may survive before climate change kills them. But then their kids may not survive, and then surely their grandkids won't survive. But they don't care. They think they can take the money with them. Hey guys, cash burns in hell. I think I'm getting carried away. Damn, I gotta do some shows where I talk. Maybe people will listen to me. Then again, maybe not. One thing we gotta do, well, is remember, don't vote for Tea Party people. You may say, oh, they're our saviors. No, they're your killers. Don't vote for the rich folks. Don't vote for the people that are getting a whole bunch of money from corporations and the banksters. Because the banksters are trying to kill us. All these rich folks are doing is stealing our money. And it's time that we put a stop to it. How do we put a stop to it? Stop going to these places that are making all that damn money. Republicans say, oh, we're for the small business. Bullshit. The small business is being run out of business by the rich folks and the big business. I mean, to me, shopping at Walmart, you may save a little bit of money, but what about the guys that they run out of business? The local people. What about the people working for them that don't make enough money to survive? Gotta do something. And to me, the thing to do is stop buying from these people that are ripping us off. I mean, sure, stuff is cheaper, but look at all the people that are out of work because of these idiots. And then look at all the people that are out of work because of these people that have the high prices. look at the people that, you know something? My mother passed away. It was a blessing for her because she was 90 and her mind was starting to go. She missed my father who died 15 years earlier, even though he stayed and waited for her. Anybody that went to the house knew my father was there. Anyway, I had cancer. I went 5 years and couldn't do anything about it, and I was in pain all the time because the cancer was eating my ear. My mother passed away, and her house, I inherited half her house and half the money. My brother wanted to live in the house, and I didn't want to because it's in Arizona, and I don't want to live in the desert. And so my brother bought me out. And with that money, I was able to get health insurance. And because of my mother's death, I lived. Because if she would have passed away much after that, I would have died. What makes me mad is that it takes a death to keep someone alive. We need Medicare for all. When Obamacare, maybe insurance will be cheaper for a while, but I'm willing to bet it goes up in price. Look at the price of drugs. We pay more for drugs than any other country. It's not right. The drug companies have drugs out there that are killing people and making people to kill themselves and making them to kill others. To me, that's murder. Psychiatrists and the drug companies that make psychiatric drugs, they're murderers. Simple as that. Anyway, I guess I'm getting carried away. Well, 'tis life. So what I'm going to do is close the show. And when I get the courage, I want to do some shows where I do some talking. You'll get the words of wisdom from a crazy old man. Won't be ignorance, won't be bullshit. Well, some of it may be a little bullshit. So I want you all to have a good day, good week, good month, and a good year. Most of all, I want you to have a beautiful life. Thank you for being you. TGY, thank God you're alive.